troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Roethlisberger will throw. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery on a Giants touchdown.
Giants.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And that will extend this big lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Ryan Switzer on the return. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up.
Recovered by the Giants.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 and a Giant first down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. He'll set up a 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Jones. That's complete right around the 8.
Jones.
That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play.
Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley finding the end zone yet again. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out.
On any 1st and goal, the real estate to work with for the offense is really cut down, and the defense knows it. So they often bring heat and pressure, which they...
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley. He flat out can't be stopped. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And it's up and good. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. They seemingly just continue to score at will. And as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love that you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them. Because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 28. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Ben to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw again is Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. They were looking for Johnson that time. And now it's 2nd down.
He was covered by Xavier McKinney.
And this is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And 10.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Johnson, oh, it's poke free. Football's out. And who's got it? The Giants!
Roethlisberger's pass complete. fumble on the play.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the fourth quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0.
Saquon Barkley.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
Tuitt on the stop.
They'll go to Barkley again, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a game of just 1.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing, Jones. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
For the Giants, 1st down.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Over the middle, complete to Tate. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
44-yard line.
On 1st down, Barkley. Look at the spin. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are down big. They have not scored a single point. I don't know. Are they so defeated at this point you just want to get in the locker room and get the heck out of here?
That is one way to approach it. Sometimes coaches say, that's it, okay? It hasn't worked all game. There's no sense in doing something now. Let's get out of here. No one gets hurt. But others will look at it and say, we still have an opportunity to do something.
On the line.
Exactly. You have pride on the line.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown.
0 lining up 40 extra points.
So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Ben Roethlisberger sacked. A loss of 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Giants, you can't ask for a better start as they pitch a shutout here in the opener. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.